Hello, I'm Tom Shields. This is about the fate of the Osoyoos Coyotes in their conference final with the Chase Heat. All games were extremely close, with the Coyotes winning games 1 and 2 at the Sun Bowl. In Game 3, they were up 3-1 with just over 5 minutes remaining, but then the Heat scored a goal with 5 minutes to go, and with 3 seconds left in regulation time, they got on life support with a tying goal as they were ready to call it a season. Well, then they won it in overtime. That gave Chase the ability to live and play another day. In the next game in Chase, Game 4, Coyotes scored a power play goal with 23 seconds left in the third period to take the lead. Again, Chase pulls the goaltender, tied the score this time with 0.3 seconds on the clock. And then they won in overtime to tie the best-of-5 series at 2 games apiece. Seemed like destiny was on their side. It spurred the Heat on and picked up their adrenaline flow. Coyotes, meanwhile, had that depressed feeling, knowing they should never have let it get to Game 5 where anything can happen. The Sun Bowl Arena had every seat sold for this game. That only happened in the first year of junior hockey in the mid-1990s, and again in April in 2005 when Osoyoos played Beaver Valley in the Cyclone Taylor final. And it was noisy. Let's pick up some first period action. And it's going to be noisy. Every seat has been sold out at the rink tonight. Here come the Heat and the Coyotes. Take a look at this crowd. They are just giving it all over. You can swing your camera every way, and it's packed. People holding their ears. Boy, it's going to be a good one tonight, folks. I was saying to the league president, Bill Olhausen, about half an hour ago, what we're seeing, if we could bottle this and sell it, we'd all be rich, folks. We'd all be rich. Okay, here we go. Face off back outside the Coyote line. Played 7:45 here in our opening period. Heat coming in, bring the puck down in the Coyote zone, then drop it off. And here is Colton Rhodes. Leaves it off now for Bryson Ciccone. He tips it up. Holtz trying to get out. Brady keeping it in. And Rhodes starting away. Lays it up to Ciccone. He drops it over now to Commission, right into Ciccone. They bang at it. They score! Gets the Coyotes on the board, and it comes at 8:15. They were cruising right in front of the net when all that happened, and the Coyotes have opened up a 1-0 lead. Puck sliding down, Allen down in his own zone. Come right along the boards. They're trying to bring it right out again. The Heat have it. And now coming out is Wilson. He's trying to get it out now. Carter Robinson over the line. He works to the corner, trying to behind the net. Looks, comes right out in front, centers it. And it goes off a stick of Reed Wilson. Here's the announcement. Here's second of the playoffs, scorer number 8, There you have the announcement. Rhodes from Ciccone and from Commission.
This game's insane.
Now here come the Coyotes again out the center. Steger flipping it off to Bell, going down into the corner. in the chase zone. Coyotes up 1-0 midway through the first period. Back to Stinger. Looks, lets a shot go. And that one went out of play after Briere made the save. That was kind of a scramble in around the net that started with Rhodes, the defenseman, making a rush, taking a pass, and it looked like cruising in front of the net, was able to tap it in. Lots of folks from Chase here tonight, too. And we have a huge listening or viewing audience on the web tonight. Wherever you are, glad to have you with us. Here's Reinbold at center. Now coming down over the line, trying to work right through. Pass goes off into the corner. One of the Heat slide into the net was Colton Black, or Caden Black rather. Down into the corner. Heat to Briere, plays it along the boards, comes back out to center ice, and Rhodes, look out, ended up overskating it, coming right up, and scores! Farstad ties the game up. Spencer Farstad taking that pass and coming in on a 2-on-1. Comes at 10-14.
Just like that, is it?
Just like that. 9:46 to go. Now after the first intermission, a new sort of player joined the game, and he was wearing a Chase uniform. His name was Mo. His last name was Mentum. Big momentum, and he became a huge factor after Chase tied the goal in the first period. They took over the game in the second period, scoring early, and a game very late in period 2. Here we go, play underway, starting the second period. The Coyotes killing a penalty as well, as the puck fired down into the Heat zone. Musgrave playing it over onto the far side to Fidanza. Coyotes in to do some checking. Colin Bell still got 1:35 to go on the power play. Hodges moved into the boards. Fidanza down coming over the line. He went into the boards, and the puck ends up down there where we can't see it. Still on the boards though, and in the Coyote zone, and it comes back down. It no longer is as it slides down the ice, and that sends back Colton Moore. Now Fidanza dashes it off to Hughes. He comes down deep. Right side going in behind the net. Left the puck in there. Puck's in, now squirts loose, and Steger will take it and off the boards and down the ice. Under a minute to go on the power play. We're just kicked it off here in the second period. Puck out to center ice. Goes right to Rhodes. He'll just fire it right back in again. Brady in behind his own net, and will start away. Up to Beaubien. He plays it down deep. 35 seconds now to go on the power play. 1-1 tie, and the Coyotes have room to bring it up to center. And they'll flip it down deep. Onstein, then Neat takes a hit into the boards in there from Black. Both these teams don't have any quit in them. That's obvious. The Heat have tied the game up literally in the dying seconds when they were facing elimination. Right in front, they score! On a power play. Aiden Black ties it up. It comes at, or goes ahead at 1:45. Plays it over in the side, comes up to the center, and Carter Robinson couldn't get away. The Heat doing some good checking now, and the Coyotes not getting started. Here they come again, long pass over on the far side. Coyotes try to come down in deep, they still have it. Along the boards now, Rapoli digging for it, he's in there, he went down. And coming up with it is Farstad, but he can't get out. Coyotes are going to keep it in. Plays it to Bell down in the corner. He goes into the corner with Palaga.
And coming out the other side now, getting some skating room is Farstead. Comes down in the corner, taken out of the play by Holtz. 3 minutes, 3:05 to go. Play down in the Coyote zone. Trying to get away. They poke it loose. And it comes out into the center zone. Back in it. Oh, almost getting a little trouble is Pat Brady. He plays it up now to Fournier. He's coming over, leaves it there, and Roseboom's got it. He's coming down over the line. Plays it down into the corner, going in there with Okino. Puck rolls right out in front. Off the boards. Still kept in by the Coyotes. Roseboom just couldn't poke it through. Okino coming out. They play it the rest of the way. A bouncer that Jones has ended up in his paraphernalia, and they'll get a whistle. 2:21 to go. Boy, you're going to get a shot at the Chase fans down there. You can see them all standing up. There's the Chase contingency. They're actually down at the far end than we are. But a good group coming down from Chase. And so far, they have the ones to have something to cheer about, leading 2-1. 2:21 to go here in the second period. There's Tyler Holtz for the Coyotes. Long pass out. Coyotes trying to come through. They do. But then they had to flip it in. Steger did as the Coyotes were trapped in on the offside. He's coming out to center. Fidanza runs into Cleaver. Bourne coming in, tries to roll it in front. It changed directions, just went wide to the other post. Another shot right out in front again. Jones had to be quick on that one. In behind the net into the corner. Coyotes look. Long pass. It's out the blue line, but that's about it. It was stopped in there by Moore, and he just sends it back. Minute 38 to go here in the second period. Here comes Cleaver in, then he was checked. Coyotes coming up again, tipping it out, goes down into the corner. Alaga in there with Wilson. Back to the line. Here's a shot, tipped. Goes right into Briere. He made the save. Wasn't a hard one, but came right down to him. Wilson checked along the boards over on the far side. Loring trying to get out. Does to center. Now they follow him right back up. Cam Watson coming in. We're in the final minute of the second period. Stone looks. Plays it over. Long pass far side. Was down into the corner. And into the corner. He got away with it with Pat Brady. Pass up at center now, Palaga. He comes in over the line offside with 31 seconds to go. Face off outside the Coyote blue line. Musgrave sends to the other side to Pat Brady. He drives the shot high. And the rebound comes out to center ice. Brady again will send it down. Tipped down in the Coyote zone. 15 seconds left to go in the period. There's a shot right out in front. Save. Scores! Chase! And they're up 3-1. Comes at 19:51. Big goal.
Again, although the Coyotes outshot the Heat, they really weren't outplaying them in the third period, and Chase reminded me of the children's fable of that little engine that could. It makes it up the big hill. Chase made it up the big hill of an amazing comeback. Here's how it ended.
Well, the Coyotes don't get a couple of goals here in 46 seconds. Chase will be on their way to Beaver Valley on Monday night. Coyotes get the draw. There's a shot right in front. There's a shot that goes wide. And they whistle it down. It was hit by a high stick, they said. Face off out the neutral zone. Still 41 seconds to go. Boy, what a series we have had. Pass over the far side, tip down in. On the boards playing it was Farstad, comes back to the line. Right in and kept flipped around towards the net. And slipped out down the ice, rolling towards the goal and just goes wide. But 20 seconds remaining, the Coyotes are running out of time. Right below us, Bell turns, plays it back now. Fans are working it up in the chase zone. No wonder. They're going to be going on here. They're going to take this conference final. They go back with the puck. There it is, and Chase wins the hockey game 3-1 and the series 3-2. The Coyotes just didn't have it tonight. You could see that. They came on, they played well in the first period, but now they're all down there. Just were able, they're a Chase full honor for their victory. They played, and here we go.
Well, for the Coyotes and staff, this is the one they will never forget. They didn't lose it at home. They lost this series in Chase by creating doubt for one team and hope for the other. Coyotes will always feel they let this one slip away. However, when it comes to excitement, watching these games cost $11 live or on the internet. Now that is low-cost live entertainment of high caliber. I mentioned to KIJHL President Bill Ollenhausen, it's too bad they couldn't bottle and sell it. Good luck to the Heat in the final with Beaver Valley. Meanwhile, for the Coyotes, manager Ken Law has been working on next year's possibilities for some time now, and the Prospects 3-day camp is held a week after Easter, starting Friday, April 21st. I would like to see us rev it up again for next season and get some more games in that sellout category. It sure is a lot of fun, and it gets a lot of people out of the house, and that's good for the local economy too. I'm Tom Shields on the Coyotes on CIRO.
So Chase will go on to play Beaver Valley Nighthawks. First two games are in Beaver Valley.